Coming up on Cabarrus This Week, we take you inside a place at the Concord Library where you can walk through the pages of history and even discover your own. And the county is bringing a new multi-purpose facility to Mount Pleasant. Learn how you can help shape its use. Plus, check out the winners of the Concord Christmas Parade and learn where you can see St. Nick next. That's all right now on Cabarrus This Week. Hi Cabco, welcome to Cabarrus This Week, the show that connects you to the people, programs, and events that impact our community. I'm Scott Grossman, and today we're in downtown Concord in front of the Concord branch of the Cabarrus County Public Library. This is the time of year when family and friends come together to share their heritage and traditions. With the help of the Lore Room at the Concord branch of the library, you can come to the table with a few new family stories this year. Sit back as historian and senior library assistant Leslie Kesler shares 5 ways the Lore History Room can connect you to your past.
One of the cool things that I get to do working in the Lore Room is help people with their family history. And that's people who are local, but also people who maybe have moved from other parts of the country. And if they want to get started and need to know the first steps, or maybe they've done a little bit but they're stuck, we help people one-on-one, we help them find resources, and we have a lot of programs where they can get together with other researchers and learn from each other. So that kind of leads to the second cool thing that people need to know about the Lore Room, which is that we and the libraries in general have access to something called Ancestry Library Edition, which is basically 95% of the same thing as you would get with a personal subscription to Ancestry.com. So a lot of people see commercials and they get really interested. Maybe it's not in their budget this year. Come to the library. We can help you get started, help you figure out what you need, and in many cases, you could just use our resources. The third cool thing that people come in to discover in the Lore Room is maps and other resources that tell us about the history of what's been here on this land. We pull out the maps a lot of times for people. They may be researching like the history of their house. They want to know what was there in the past, or maybe they're new to the area. They want to get a feeling for the history of how things have grown. You know, we've had so much change in Cabarrus County. So people like getting a glimpse of that history. Sometimes maybe it's a building they were curious about that they see as they're driving around and they just want to come in. And maps are one of the great resources that we can use to help them figure out those little mysteries. Number 4, we have a collection of Cabarrus County yearbooks. And I love it when people come in and they get so excited to reminisce about their school days 30 years ago, or maybe they're looking up their mom or their dad or a new significant other, where they're probing into their past. It's just fun to be able to see the history of the schools. Another really cool thing we have is newspapers from the past. We don't have space to store all the papers, but we have them all on microfilm. So if you want to know what was in the news in Cabarrus County anytime in the last 130 years, we can call up an image of the paper. It's a great resource for finding out about people's personal history as well as just what was going on in the community. We collect a lot, and we also kind of have a lot of experience digging into those resources, so we can coach you a little bit. Maybe we know where that particular piece of information is, or if we don't, and I learn new things all the time, even after doing this for close to 6 years now, we will get in there with you and search and see what we can find.
The Lore Room contains materials on Cabarrus County history and genealogy dating back to 1750 and is open Monday through Saturday and available at no charge. For more information, go to cabarruscounty.us and search Lore Room, or you can call 704-920-2061. Libraries aren't the only free local resource we're proud of. We love our parks, trails, and senior centers as well. The county is adding a new multi-purpose facility in Mount Pleasant that will house an expanded library and senior center. Before we get started on the design, officials want your take on how we can flex the space. Here's more about how you can participate in that process.
On December 13th, the design firm that Cabarrus County has hired will be holding the first public input meeting. It'll be at the Mount Pleasant Senior Center from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. And we want the public to come and tell us what they would like to see in the library and senior center. It would be us, the library staff, the senior center staff and the design firm coming up with designs if we don't get the input of what people would like to see.
Thanks, Londa. For more information on the public feedback event, visit the events tab on facebook.com/Cabarrus County or go to cabarruscounty.us. Well, recently the 93rd Concord Christmas Parade, one of the oldest and largest Christmas parades in the Carolinas, made its way right behind me on Church Street. Here's a look at the entries that took top honors, and pay attention, you may even get a glimpse of Old St. Nick.
Well, it's a beautiful day for the parade. We have a beautiful day, beautiful weather, and I think everyone's looking forward to a great parade today.
Next is Cannon School. They are celebrating all area educators. Thank you so much for doing that. Thanking our educators. Thank you, Cannon School. Next is the Cub Scout Pack 888 pirate ship. Oh, this is the pirate ship. Founded in 2000, Pack.
That is a mighty fine looking pirate ship.
They always have a beautiful float.
Oh, this float this year may be the best one they've ever had. Wow, that is a great float. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That is a great float.
Great job. Okay, this is the Cox Mill High School Spirit of Cox Mill from Concord, North Carolina. 72 members. Band director is Adam Singer.
Teresa, I see reindeer. I see reindeer. There's Rudolph at the front.
Oh, yes. Welcome, Santa! Yay!
Hey, boy!
And one of your elves. Merry Christmas. Okay, I was wondering where Mrs. Claus was. I was worried she was sick or something, but yep.
She had to stay at the North Pole to keep up.
Okay.
Good
Oh,
to see you, Santa.
Santa, thank you. Merry Christmas. God, it has just been a wonderful parade. I think everyone who's been here has had a great time.
Don't forget, the Cabco holiday festivities continue with the KANNAPOLIS Christmas Parade on December 11th at 6 p.m. The parade starts at the intersection of Main Street and Laureate Way, then travels down Laureate Way and turns onto West Avenue. The cost is free, but the experience will be priceless. Thanks for watching today's show. As always, you can find more stories and updates by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Cabarrus County, or by subscribing to our weekly newsletter. Just visit cabarruscounty.us and type newsletter in the search bar. And don't forget, you can watch all of our other programming on demand at youtube.com/Cabarrus County. Like and subscribe to get all of our updates. Well, thanks for watching Cabarrus this week. Have a great one.